All right, with Zalel, with use of Zalel, right? Calling out Brian Ortega. That's a good fight at featherweight. But right now, we do have Brian Ortega moving up to 155 to fight Mateusz Gamrot. And where do I see that fight playing out? Because honestly, before adding what I'm about to say, first I want to just treat this fight like there's no weird juju behind it that I'm sensing with my spider sense. But I do think that's a good fight for Brian Ortega, because Ortega with power punchers is where he struggles. But if he doesn't have a power puncher inside, like right in front of him, he could still use his grappling to get the win. Because once he gets someone on the ground, his BJJ is so high level, that's going to give a problem. That's going to be that's going to be his key to victory. That's going to be Brian Ortega's way to victory with the rest of his fights moving forward, I see right now, because I don't really see any knockouts happening unless I'm proven wrong, that Brian Ortega gets Mateusz to the ground and really shows him what's up in the scrambles. Because there's a difference between grappling with Beneil Dariush and grappling with Ortega. Ortega's style is a little bit more aggressive than that. In fact, honestly, looking back, I honestly would love to see Ortega fight Beneil Dariush instead at 155. That would be an interesting high-level jiu-jitsu match. But I feel like Ortega on the ground, Gamrot's got no shot. If Gamrot keeps on the feet, he could catch Ortega, but I think he's not going to be able to knock out Ortega like Diego Lopez was able to knock him through. Because I think that could have been a knockout in the first round of that Diego Lopez fight had he not hit him again on the way down that popped Ortega back up. You watch that clip very slowly. First one hits him flush, he goes down, and then it's that other one that wakes him back up. But here's the juju that adds the weird twist to my analysis. It's like layers and layers of analysis to this fight. Look at Mateusz Gamrot's career. All the people who were supposed to beat him on paper, like Rafael Fiziev, ended up losing, whether it was a freak injury or whatnot. A lot of people called him one of the flukiest fighters at 155. But Let's take that into account. The guys who he was supposed to beat, Dan Hooker, got the win over him. So if you add that little lemon twist of sports analysis to what's supposed to be logical in the combat sports world, what is it exactly that we are getting into? It's like an onion of a fight. There's layers to it with juju. But we'll have to wait and see if that juju shows up. However, juju or no, I do got to kind of make a prediction of how I see the fight playing out right now. Gamrot can't get a power shot in. Gets taken down by Ortega. And Ortega uses one of those wicked arm triangles to secure the submission. Probably first or second round win for Brian Ortega. Then, Ortega, probably if he's smart, is going to fight someone like Beneil Dariush. Because if he were to fight someone like Charles Oliveira, that knockout power would cause him to get KO'd at 155. But we'll have to wait and see this one step by step by step. But that's just my thoughts on it. Comment yours below. Do you think there's something I'm missing? I'd love for you guys to add to the conversation. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.